Hello and welcome to part 7 of this Skyrim Special Edition 2018 Ultimate Graphics tutorial. In this part we're going to install the Grass, Tree and Mountain mods. And I've done some last minute work here, as you can see, because some things have been changed, or at least I changed some things. And yeah, we're going to install a lot of things actually for this part, or at least a lot of things I should say. A couple of things which require some attention. So for that, make sure to pay some attention and be sure that you install everything in a correct way. Okay, let's start with the first mod, that is Indistinguishable billboards for Skyrim. And these are also some LOD files, and we're going to need this to run with SSE Login at the end of the tutorial. So once this is installed, then your LODs probably look really weird because we haven't run SSE Login. So don't worry about that your LOD files look really choppy and weird. What you want to download is not the vanilla medium, you want to download the vanilla Vivid Weathers lighting, because we're using not Vivid Weathers, but we're using enhanced lights and effects and another weather mod, and this one is better than the vanilla. So you want to download this version from Indistinguishable billboards. Alright, then after that mods, we're going for the mountain mods, and I'm always picked Majestic Mountains. But I checked the NORDIC Skyrim guide and I saw that the author there made a new suggestion, Red Rocks 4K. Let's open it up, and yeah, it has a lot of advantages over Majestic Mountains, because first of all, it doesn't require any patches, and it's only a pure retexture for the rocks, instead of Majestic Mountains, which also adds new mountain locations, or at least new mountain meshes, and that can be quite sometimes interfering with other mods, which adds other stuff in the game. And for that, yeah, you have clipping issues with mountains and all. So Red Rocks 4K is also my pick now. Click on files, and there's only one main file, and I think it also contains LOD files and all that stuff, so that's great. Then let's see, we also have Obsidian Mountain Fox, and it's already included in Obsidian Weathers, but we're going to download it anyway, because if you're using NAT, or if you're planning to use any other weather mod later on, we can still activate it. And for now, I mean, I'm using Obsidian Weathers, so I can add it in Mod Organizer, but deactivate it to be perhaps used later with another weather mod. So download Obsidian Mountain Fox as well, and then we can add those files now. So first of all, the Indistinguishable vanilla billboards. Click OK. The mod has been packed correctly, it seems, so that's good. Then the Red Rocks, the mountains. Click there and set data directory correctly. And I think it are not pure 4K uncompressed textures, because then the textures would be a lot larger. So I think there's some kind of uncompression or something on that. And the Obsidian Mountain Fox, and that looks really good. So if you're not using Obsidian Weathers, make sure to use this mod. But I'm using Obsidian Weathers, so what I'm doing here is double click on the mod, set notes, and yeah, just for yourself, set a note here like only use and have this mod activated if you use a different weather mods. Let's see, only use and have this mod activated if you use a different weather mod than, what is it, TAN or TEN, I'm not sure. Then I think THEN, Obsidian Weathers. So only use and have this mod activated if you use a different weather mod than Obsidian Weathers. But I'm using Obsidian Weathers, so that's the reason. As you can see, where is it? Here, Obsidian Weathers, so I'm not going to activate it. But later on, when we check why some specific mods have not been activated, we can, of course, see here with the mouse hovering over this description what this means. So, okay. Then we can continue with the other mods. So let's close the first 3 down. And now we're going to continue with Skyrim 3D trees. Okay, there are quite a lot of files which we need to download, and I will try to show you the correct installation way. Let's see if I can maybe do it like this. Yeah, I can. Click on files, and what you want to download and in which order is the following. First, you want to download this main file, so the 3D trees 3.3.0. Then you want to download the update. So if you number it like this: first the main file, then the update. Then you want to download the UV fixed wood logs, and then you want to download the billboards. And then after the billboards, we do have the Gilder Green. And the Gilder Green, this doesn't really matter that much because it's just a single file in a wide run. So for that, the lot files doesn't really matter. You can also put the billboards at the last place in the load order. Doesn't really matter that much. But what's important that you have the main mod first, then the update, and then the billboards. And yeah, and I would strongly suggest you use the UV fixed wood log before the billboard. So if you have it like this, like I have here, it's fine. Then this is not everything for 3D trees, because we also want to have some mods from every 3 different. That's a great retexture, because I do not necessarily like the bark of 3D trees, and for that I prefer every 3D different. And this is really a challenge to pronounce it as a non-native English speaker. Every 3D different. Okay, click on files, and I'm going for 4K, 4K, but you should go for 2K. And then you also want to have the alternative bark pine. I don't like this texture really much. It looks a little bit, yeah, unnatural maybe. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I'm going for this mod. So in that case, it looks something like this. Let's see. So you have all every 3D different, sorry, all the 3D trees and plant stuff, then ED3D, the main version, and the alternative real pine. So that are quite a lot of mods which we're going to add right now, starting with 3D trees and plants. Click manual, set the data directory correct, it comes with an ESP, and let's wait for it. Well, we can actually real-time wait for it, since it's not apparently that super large, just a lot of files. That's why it also sometimes is taking a lot of time. Activate the mods, and then number 5 is the update. Click manual, expand, set data directory correctly. It also comes with an ESP for the changes. Then let's see the UV fixed wood logs, expand, set data directory, okay. Then what do we have more? We have the billboards, of course, which we're going to need later for SSE Login. Set data directory correct. Press OK. Press activate. And the last thing so far is the 3D Gilder Green, a different kind of patch file. Expand, set data directory, press OK. Alright, now for the every 3D different. This one, so the main file first. Click manual, expand, set data directory, press OK. And then afterwards we need to install the alternative bark. So once this finished installing, and I'm gonna wait for it so I don't have to cut in the middle of the movie and add a fade effect, because I'm pretty lazy and I have a lot of things to do in this movie. The alternative real pine, which is a lot smaller, so set data directory correct, and then activate the mod. Then let's see, okay, yeah, now we can continue with the grass mod, and this mod is probably still hidden, set to hidden, but this mod, and I hope I pronounced it right, Vidosabram, yeah, okay, that's been set to hidden. So what you want to do is you want to join Discord, my Discord, which you can find on my main page of the website. And there I have a special channel named Skyrim Special Edition Hidden Mods. And there you will find links to the mods which have been set to hidden. And this one, Vidosabram, is also uploaded there under Mega Upload or under a different file sharing site, unless the author specifically says that he does not want to have his mod active anymore. In that case, I can't do anything about it. I need to deactivate all of those links. But for now, since it's still hidden, set to hidden, and I have no idea why, check out my Discord and download it there. Or if it's online, if it's not hidden anymore, then that's fantastic. Download the main file. And let's see, and it comes with an options form. It's quite an advanced mod actually. So let's see, this is how it looks. Yeah, okay. Here you can see if you want, let's see, I correct the file name. Here you can check if you want to have the packed or loose. I'm just gonna go for the packed version. Here you can see, you can check if you want the vanilla season or spring season, and vanilla is the more, yeah, yellowish grass, I think, if you can name it like that. But I love green Skyrim, so that's why I picked spring season. For the grass density, well, yeah, either pick dense or Scott, but yeah, that's always a bit a difficult choice for me. Dense, yeah, I'm gonna go for dense. I'm gonna go for the RTX 2080 Ti anyway next month, so I hope that will help me in rendering those dense landscape stuff. But if you don't have really a very beast PC, then you might want to pick Scott here, and you also want to maybe check vanilla landscape, but the dense landscape really makes a lot of difference. Then press next. I go for 2K quality here as well, for 2K full as well, and then I'm gonna install this. And yeah, this is quite some FPS drainage from your Skyrim Special Edition, so make sure you remember that. Okay, then let's see, we have Skyrim 3D landscapes. And what I just recently tried, actually 5 minutes ago or 4 before recording the tutorial, is also Skyrim 3D Rocks. I saw it was from the same author, I thought, of 3D landscapes and 3D trees. But first of all, for 3D landscapes, you want to download the main file, and then afterwards you want to download the ground covers file. And I'm of course going to go for 4K, but you should go for 2K as a maximum, because you are not an idiot and you're someone who actually wants stable frame rates, or at least better frame rates, and I am just a stupid screen archer. So pick 2K. I'm of course, like I said, go for 4K, but okay, so you have two mods from here, and now I see here also that you need some billboards, and I don't think I have those installed or downloaded, I mean. So let's see, 3D landscapes. No, I don't have them. Okay, it's a good thing that I see it. So I'm going to download it now, and I'm going to pause the video a bit. So also download the 3D landscape billboards. Alright, so in that case, what I just did with numbering, I've made the 3D landscape billboards 3.1, yeah, of 30.1 I mean, because else I have to renumber all of these files. So yeah, in that case you have the main file, the ground covers, and the billboards. And let's see. And then for 3D Rocks, it's only one file, so you can download that one as well. So let's add those mods as well. So starting with 3D landscapes, the first one, click manual, expand, set data directory, then wait for it. And then add the ground covers, which is probably 4K for me, gonna take a very long time. For you 2K, probably a little bit less long, but anyway, let's see. Well, okay, that could have been worse. So while it's been installing, let's see what we need to download after these 3D mods. We do have these landscape fixes for grass mods. Let's open that up so we can download it meanwhile. What you want here is the main file, you want the alternate start locations, and you want the cutting room floor locations. And also JK Skyrim. So let's see if I also did add this in my description. Download cutting room floor, random alternate start patches. Also install JK Skyrim. Yeah, and this one also JK Skyrim is a mod we're going to install later. I think in this, yeah, in this part JK Skyrim. So then in that case we need to drag and drop it underneath JK Skyrim. Okay, so yeah, download those 3 files from landscape fixes so we can immediately continue. Let's see, did I, was it everything? Yeah, I think it is, because we don't use Verdant, we use Phaidosabrum, yep, the grass mods. Alright, make sure to activate your ground covers, don't forget to do that. And, oh, wait a minute, also, of course, the billboards, almost forgot to do that. Click manual, set data directory, press OK. Great. Then we're going for 3D Rocks. Is that true? Yeah, 3D Rocks, because we only installed the landscape stuff. data directory, set it correct, and then press OK. Great. Then number 15 then is what we did download, the landscape fixes, starting with the regular landscape fixes. Click manual, set data directory correct, press OK. Then also the additional files, which is first cutting room floor, locations, set data directory correct. Then let's see, then we also have alternate starts, manual, data directory, also we have to set it. And then JK Skyrim, the patch for that. Okay, yeah, here I also double click on the mod, click on notes, and just to be sure, drag and drop this after installing JK's. Now, after the JK Skyrim mod, we should describe it like that. JK Skyrim mods. Okay, drag and drop this after JK Skyrim mods. Great. So we have a description here as well. Alright, that was everything for the landscape fixes, I guess. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, let's then download the last remaining couple of mods, which we have here, which are just simpler retextures. Rift and Leaves is a really nice retexture. Download the only main file here. The Hanging Moss, also a nice mod. 2K, and apparently there's an update for this. Did I download this? Probably not, or did I do that? Oh, I did. Okay, great. So you need two files, the Hanging Moss and the update. The better name roots, because this is quite a common plant in Skyrim. Not really sure what I did download. Let me check that. The 1K version, doesn't really matter that much. It's just a very small plant which you just pick. Okay, no more ugly vines. It's only one mod. Let's see what we have here, because this is also apparently so no more ugly vines. And creep cluster is then apparently here. Creep cluster here, that's this file on a Google Drive file, so that's good. While I'm seeing this, I might, what I think is that, okay, maybe I can just also share the hidden files on Google Drive, because that's a really nice way of sharing files. So download it from here as well, and then we can add those last couple of landscape mods. So starting with Rift and Leaves, click manual. Okay, this has been packed correctly. Then go to number 20, the Hanging Moss, click manual. Set this as your data directory, then click OK. Then go to the next one, the update for Hanging Moss, click manual, set this as the data directory, then press OK. And then let's see, what do we have more? This mod, which is, what was it again? The better name roots, yeah. The better name roots, okay. Click manual. You can deactivate this text file or activate it and read the text file later on. So if you want to read the text file, I'm not really sure why, but if you want, you can go to file 3 and then you can open up the readme file here. If you open the mod up in File Explorer, and you have a readme here. So that's also a way, I'm not really sure if I did explain this, but this is a way to view files and maybe check readme files, check screenshot files, which you might have installed as well with installing one of the mods. Okay, and then click on Vines, set data directory, okay. And the last mod is the really red creep cluster. Manual, okay, this has been packed correctly, and then also activate this mod. Alright, yeah, what I've stated here is, please note that I did not install all the minor specific plant textures from the NORDIC guide. So what this means is, if you would go to the NORDIC Skyrim guide, and you would go to the part of vegetation and trees and all that stuff, vegetation and mountains, if you would scroll down, beneath trees, you have these grasses, and Under grasses there is extras for vegetation, and there are a lot of other, or a lot, maybe there are a couple of other flower mods which I did not install because I thought they were not that super necessary. And yeah, I mean, an example, these nightshades and all these very small things, that bell. If you want to install it, but I think a lot of the main texture mods already did cover them, and for me they're just so very small ingredients which you barely see that I did not want to waste too much time on all those specific plant mods. But of course, make sure to check out the NORDIC guide if you want to have more additional plant or ingredient textures here from this list, and now would be a great time to install them as well. So with that said, that's not everything, because we want to drag and drop alternate start at the bottom of our load order, and let's see if there's any let's see, for this almost, yeah, because I said everything is covered by 3D trees and 3D plants, but this is not necessarily true because it only adds new plants as far as I know. Maybe it replaces some of the existing things like Nightshade and Nernroot, but anyway, yeah, I think it looks great so far. So random alternate start is at the bottom, and what you want to do now definitely is check out your Skyrim Special Edition, see how the outdoor world looks, and then I'll see you guys at the next part. So take care and bye bye.